Habtom Samuel. He came to America looking for a chance. No sponsor, no clear path forward. He already owned the record. Then he broke it again, at the exact same meet. 1 year later, Habtom Samuel was born on November 30th, 2003, in a small village outside Keren, Eritrea. His parents were farmers. Every day he walked 7 kilometers to school and 7 kilometers back, 14 kilometers on foot, before most kids his age had even laced up running shoes. He did not think much of it. It was just life. As a boy, he played soccer. He was a defender who could not stop running forward. He was everywhere on the field. People noticed. Coaches noticed. Someone told him he should try track. He listened. Samuel rose fast through Eritrean athletics. He earned a bronze medal at the 2021 World Athletics Under-20 Championships in the 3,000 meters. A year later, he took another bronze at the World Under-20 Championships, this time in the 5,000 meters. At the 2022 Senior World Championships in Eugene, he lined up against the best distance runners on the planet and finished 17th in the 10,000 meters. He was 18 years old and already competing at the absolute top of the sport. Then everything changed. The University of New Mexico offered him a scholarship. It was a chance at an education and a chance to keep running at the highest level. Samuel accepted, but when he chose to study in America, the Eritrean Athletics Federation removed him from the national team. No explanation, no appeal, just gone. The team he had run for since boyhood, the country he had represented at 2 world championships, cut him off completely. He was barred from representing Eritrea at the Olympics and at international events, not because of performance, but because of politics. He came to Albuquerque anyway. He had to learn English from the ground up. He had to adjust to a new country, a new culture, new food, a new system of competition, and a new way of training. He had never run on an indoor track before. He trained at 5,300 feet above sea level, though that was nothing new for a man raised at 8,200 feet in Eritrea. He got to work. When Habtom Samuel competes, things happen. Big things, complicated things, things that would end most athletes' days before they even get close to the finish line. In November 2023, at the NCAA cross-country championships in Charlottesville, Virginia, a runner clipped his heel early in the race. His shoe came off. He ran the final 5 kilometers of a 10-kilometer championship race on one bare foot. He finished second with 2 bloody feet that needed stitches. In June 2024, his first NCAA outdoor season, Samuel was running the 10,000-meter final at Hayward Field in Eugene. He was cruising in 4th place with 900 meters to go when the runners in front of him collided and went down. Samuel tried to hurdle them. He could not. His right knee hit the track. He was on all fours. The race looked over. He stood up. He chased. He won in 28 minutes and 7.82 seconds, with time to celebrate before the line. His first NCAA title, first year in Albuquerque, won it on the ground. He kept showing up. In November 2025, at the NCAA Cross-Country Championships in Columbia, Missouri, Samuel was done finishing second. He pulled away from the field in the final 2 kilometers, clocking his 2 fastest splits of the entire race when everyone else was dying. He won, cross-country national champion. In January 2026, he traveled to Houston and won the Houston Half Marathon in 59 minutes, and 1 second, a course record, finishing 13 seconds clear of the field. 7 weeks after winning a national cross-country title, in a completely different event. Then came the 2026 NCAA Indoor Championships in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Samuel won the 5,000 meters in 13 minutes, 36.58 seconds, closing in 26.64 seconds over the final 200 meters to hold off the entire field. His indoor season finished unbeaten against collegiate competition. 3 NCAA titles in 3 years. Cross country, outdoor 10K, indoor 5K, and still going. On April 18, 2025, Samuel stood on the track at Azusa Pacific University for the Bryan Clay Invitational in California. He was a sophomore. The field was stacked with elite collegiate distance runners. He ran the 5,000 meters in 13 minutes 5.87 seconds, the fastest outdoor 5,000-meter time in NCAA history. a record that had never been run before by any college athlete on any outdoor track. Samuel had arrived. He was not just competing in the NCAA, he was rewriting what the NCAA thought was possible. But the 2025 outdoor season also carried heartbreak. At the NCAA Outdoor Championships, Samuel finished second in both the 5,000 meters and the 10,000 meters, runner-up in 2 events at the biggest meet of the year. He had the speed, he had the engine. He simply got outkicked in 2 brutal finals on the same weekend. 4 straight runner-up finishes in NCAA championship races, cross-country twice, outdoor 5K, outdoor 10K, stacking up behind him like a list he refused to accept. He also knew he had more in him at the 5K distance. The record was a marker, not a ceiling. He had run faster indoors, 13 minutes 4.92 seconds at an indoor meet in 2025. He knew exactly what his body could do. He filed the outdoor record away and started building again. April 18, 2026, Azusa, California, the Bryan Clay Invitational. Same track, same meet. Exactly 1 year later, the field was faster this season. Dennis Kippengetich of Oklahoma State was in the race. Tavon Kitchen of BYU, a freshman who had been turning heads all season, was there. The pace was aggressive from the gun. Samuel ran with the field through the first 5 laps. Steady, controlled, patient. His split at 3 kilometers was 7 minutes and 58 seconds, right on schedule. With 3 laps remaining, Kitchen challenged Samuel for the lead. A BYU freshman pushed the reigning national champion. Samuel answered, not with panic, with precision. He ran a 62.61 second lap to move clear at 3,800 meters. Then he shifted gears entirely. His lap splits over the final 3 circuits, 61.11 seconds, then 59.96, then 58.18, each lap faster than the last. His final 800 meters, the last 2 laps, covered in 1 minute and 58 seconds. The kind of closing kick that belongs in a professional race, not a college meet. He crossed the finish line in 13 minutes and 3.47 seconds, a new NCAA outdoor 5,000-meter record by 2.4 seconds, a new UNM record, Mountain West Conference record, facility record, and Bryan Clay Invitational record, and a new personal best, faster than anything he had ever run indoors or outdoors. Second place went to Dennis Kippengetich of Oklahoma State in 13 minutes, 13.43 seconds, 10 seconds back. The margin of victory was not a race. It was a statement. Habtom Samuel stands alone at the top of the outdoor record books. He owns the record on the surface that defines collegiate distance running, and his 13 minutes 3.47 seconds outdoor mark is now faster than his own previous indoor personal best, meaning the record he just set outdoors in April at a college invitational eclipses every time he had ever run in any environment at this distance.